What is up, ladies and gents, Ghost here, and today we're going to be talking about the stationary AA, how it works and how you can use it to your advantage. So first off, why is the AA cannon actually there? And well, obviously it's primarily there to prevent base raping, but it's definitely seen quite a number of changes going from Battlefield 3 into Battlefield 4. So first up, it's gone from being manned to being automated, so it only hits you if you've been spotted. As you can see here in Battlefield 3, this was the old system, you would actually have to sit in the AA cannon in the deployment and shoot enemy jets or helicopters out of the sky. The drawback to this, of course, was that it was quite boring. It was a bit like watching paint dry and not really a fun way to play Battlefield. So for Battlefield 4, they decided to make some sort of an automated system, and that system works in a way in which when you are spotted, the AA cannon will be able to shoot at you. However, there are some issues that DICE have been overlooking the past year, or it's been a year and a half now that Battlefield 4 has been out, and one of the biggest ones is that you get no indication of what killed you when you get killed by the AA cannon. So here we can see a little test in Battlefield 3. This is me being killed by the AA. I've got my good friend Music Fan and he's taken me out, and it quite clearly tells me afterwards what killed me, what weapon it was, who it was, and all that good stuff. You totally understand straight away that, oh, I flew too close to the enemy deployment and I got taken out by the AA cannon. Now this system is just simply not in place in Battlefield 4, and in a game where netcode and random things that seemingly kill you without any explanation whatsoever are already rampant, I think this is a really bad move from DICE. You know, people when they die in Battlefield 4, they will take any chance to say, oh, that's all DICE's fault, I got diced, but in actuality they probably got killed by something like the AA cannon, but just weren't informed of that. Another issue is the fact that there is no icon on the enemy deployment, and a lot of the times the enemy deployment looks very inconspicuous. Take for example here on Paracel Storm, it's literally just a small little island that looks just like every other little island outside of the main battlefield, with a little tiny AA cannon on there that you can only see if you're within 50 meters or so. Now I do have some suggestions on how to fix this issue, but I will come to those later on in the video. So now you know how the AA stationary cannon actually functions, so how do you use this to your advantage as a jet pilot? So first of all, you can actually turn around dogfights or unfavourable situations. For example, if you see a stealth jet incoming from across the map and he's quite clearly aiming for you, perhaps think about retreating to your AA cannon before he gets too close. Now this can have a number of different benefits. He may have not watched this video, for example. He may not even know how the AA cannon works. He might just fly straight into it and die, since you most likely already spotted him. Secondly, you might be able to engage him in a safer area where you're less likely to get hit by a heat seeker or other weaponry. And if nothing else, he should back off enough for you to be able to engage him from a more favourable angle. Now on that same note, you should be expecting enemy pilots to implement these techniques as well. If you see an enemy pilot turn and start flying directly away from you towards his deployment, chances are he's trying to bait you into the AA or some other equally vicious piece of weaponry. By all means, take advantage of this situation if you can, and if you think you have ample airtime and angles required for a clean kill shot, but don't get overzealous. It quite often can end in your demise. So that about does it, guys. A lot of you already know about these mechanics, but it still astounds me that DICE really gives you no explanation to how it works in game, no indication on the kill cam if you die from it, no indication that it only works if you're spotted, and no indication of where it is even located so you can stay away from it. I actually made a post over on the CTE subreddit about this very issue, stating why a UI indicator for enemy deployments should be implemented in Battlefield 4, just like it was in Battlefield 3. So go and give it a read. If you agree with it, please upvote it for me. That's the best way to get DICE to take notice of it and hopefully do something about it. Thank you for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.